So, nostalgia seekers, collectors, and fellow enthusiasts, this is the Inbox Collector Podcast, a podcast made by collectors for collectors. Joining me today, he may be down and under, but he is not out. It is Tuggernaut Collectibles. How you doing, TC?
Good. Thanks for having me here today, mate.
No, thanks for coming on, mate. This is absolutely brilliant what we've got planned today. So today, we're going to run through what we speculate, and it is a complete speculation, guys, of what we think may be coming out and when it potentially. We know the release dates, but we don't know exactly what is being released. So we're speculating because we know that not everything was given away at San Diego Comic-Con because we think they're going to save it for their Hasbro event. That's what we're thinking, yeah?
Yep. That's
Yes.
how it's gonna go.
So let's have a quick recap of these. So we've got Okoye, we've got Namor, we've got Everett Ross. What's her name again?
I don't know as well. Sorry. I wanted to
Oh
help you.
no. Is it
It's
Nakia?
okay.
Is it Nakia?
Oh yeah,
Nakia?
Nakia. Yeah.
Nakia, yes. Then we've got the Black Panther comic book version. And then we've got the builder. This is like they're saying the army builder.
Yeah. Hatut
Two.
Serase.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Some of these names, I will get them. I will get them in time, but it just takes a bit of time. So we're getting all of them, and then we're going to get the builder figure, Atama. Yes? Is
Yep.
that right?
Hatut.
Yes. And I'm going to say this as an inbox collector, I am absolutely devastated, okay? Because looking at what we've seen of these so far, they look absolutely amazing. The detail, I was looking at the pictures and everything, they look absolutely fantastic.
Especially
Especially
Namor with the
Namor
details on his
looks
face.
brilliant, and those little wings on the feet and everything just look absolutely fantastic. But these are windowless boxes, and I can't do it. I can't buy windowless boxes to sit on the shelves. I can't bring myself to do it, and I'm not going to do it now. To give you, I mean, this is only a little snapshot of because there's no real Poe being done. Maybe something me and you could do later on, TC, is do a Poe and try and
Yep.
get some data. But I was on a group, a Facebook group, and they did this Poe, and they asked people, do you collect inbox, out of box, or not bothered? And there was percentages as people started to answer the questions. And of all the people that answered the Poe, 13% are inbox collectors. So if that
It's a
13%,
small sample size at the moment, isn't
it's
it?
a small sample size that I managed to get. I don't have pictures to show you. I am sorry, but it was definitely 13% when I last looked. The Poe hadn't closed either, so that may have gone up. It may have dropped a little depending on who answered, but that's just at that time, 13%. If that 13% stop buying these figures because they're just, they feel they're being left out,
Mhm.
because I know they're saying, oh, it's for the planet, a single use plastic. It is clearly not a single use plastic for me. I am still
Yeah.
using the plastic. I've still got it. It's on the shelf. So I
Probably
completely,
they should give an option like to sell something with.
absolutely, we should have an option. And it shouldn't cost any more. If anything, it should be that you reduce the price. You reduce the price for the guys getting it in the windowless boxes because they're not worried. They're just going to open it up. I get it. And it should be the same price going forward for in the plastic. All this, oh, it's costing us a lot of money. I don't buy it. I'm sorry. That's just my personal views on it. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. TC, what are these retailing for? Do we know?
At the moment, we don't know, but it's showing up in Big Bad. Oh, sorry, not Big Bad, but Dork Side Toys at 150 USD. So
I'm gonna
probably
look
would be
on.
the same. Would be the same
I'm
price
gonna have
as.
a quick look on Hasbro Pulse UK just quickly to see
Oh yeah,
what
I think
these.
it's over there as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what they're coming up as. I'm guessing they're going to be around the £26 mark.
It would be
But
the same as the Bone Breaker Wave, probably. How much the Bone Breaker Wave
I
is
know
at
they're
the
all
moment.
over the website now. They're pushing these out. They came out after they were announced, and you sent me $25.99. So yeah, £26 a pop. Is there anything that surprises you in here in this wave? I mean, Everett Ross, he came in a 2-pack, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, he came with a 2-pack with T'Challa, Killmonger, the Killmonger Black Panther
So
suit. Yeah,
I
he's
don't
on.
think he's a bad character to be in there, because if you didn't get him the first time, then it's a good opportunity to get him on this wave if
Yeah,
you're
because
looking for him.
that one was an exclusive, so it's
Yes.
a bit harder to get.
So harder to get. Was like a Walmart exclusive, was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
For us, for us online shops, this is a good mix. Like you can see, there's two Black Panthers and two of the Army Builder,
Yeah.
because I would guess that they would sell. And
Right.
since the Army Builder has two, that's great.
Right.
Because when
Okay. So
they,
my
yeah,
next question for you: are these gonna sell like hotcakes? Are they gonna be peg warmers and sell in a sale?
probably both.
Probably both. I think the YouTubers, the influencers are going to grab them straight away, of course, because they're going
Of
to make
course,
their
of course.
content with it. Which look, as a content creator, you're a content creator. That's what you want to do. You want to get it straight away, get it out there, and that's what we do. Personally, I'm not going to even entertain touching any of these, but I mean that's what a lot of content creators will do. Um, but
But
I think,
in terms of quality, you can see it's like there's only two characters that was reissued in some way, like Everett Ross and Okoye.
yeah,
So the
hasn't
others are
Okoye just come out on that?
that
Um,
legacy wave.
did she come out on the Legacy wave?
That's what I think as well. I
I'm just looking now to see if
take a
she
quick
came
look
out.
as well.
People
I
were
think she's there.
upset, or not upset, but people were saying M'Baku because he was a builder figure. Now he's out in the Legacy wave.
Hmm.
So people weren't happy about that. They're saying that Hasbro pulled a bit of a fast one there. I'm just trying to see if she did come out in that.
Oh, I don't have them here
I
currently.
can't find them on the. No,
Yeah, but
Shuri.
in terms of quality, this
Manga.
looks good.
No, Nakia. Nakia came out in that. In that.
Oh, she did as well.
Yes,
But
but a completely, to be fair, a
different.
completely different Nakia to this. This Nakia, though, this Nakia for me is the standout one. She looks, I mean, as long as they get the paint app on spot, this looks amazing. And I'm pretty sure that's two heads she's coming with, because we saw her with a helmet.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm guessing that yeah, she's going to be pretty cool. Thing
I
is,
say
I
it's a
think
lukewarm wave. Probably a lukewarm one.
a lukewarm
Not
wave,
really
and
hot.
no, and I think people's habits are changing. I think people are trying to get things. I mean, the prices. I don't think the price going up, the prices that they've gone up to, is justified personally, especially when they've got record-breaking profits. Hasbro, I've had a look. So you've got record-breaking profits, and you're now charging more to get even bigger record-breaking profits. I'd imagine, but what bothers me about this is then people can't afford them. It's a considered purchase. You want to buy one of every single figure, um, then I think people wait for sales. And I think on movie lines they tend to do that anyhow. I mean,
Well,
I could go into to the local.
movie lines do well. They're really good.
They do, but there's always lots of them. There's always a plentiful supply.
Hmm.
It's not like the Beast that sold out in an hour and a half. Can you believe that? An hour and a half, Beast was gone. And I'm rushing to make a video to let people know, like, quick, get on there and get it. For my subscribers and stuff, trying to do something for the action figure community, but it was too late. It was gone within an hour and a half. I'm pretty sure they've all sold out now. So Spidey's gone, and this is on second sites as well over here in the UK. I don't know what it's going to be like for yourself, but
At the
basically,
Yeah, at the
it's,
moment I still don't have Scorpion and Beast. It's not showing up with my suppliers, so I don't know how I'm gonna get them.
Lizard is gone. He took a bit longer. Lizard was about on there for about 24 hours, then he was gone. Scorpion, he took about 24 hours, then he was gone.
Oh,
Uh,
that's
he's
good.
gone. Yeah, Scorpion is gone, man. He's
Hmm.
completely is sold out, which is crazy. He took a bit longer, so I'm wondering if they had more in supply of him. You know, and I'm just glad they're doing them. Right. So here's what we're here for today. Let's move on. We are speculating, guys. We are speculating on what we think might be coming out in the months that you see here. So we've got estimated, or estimated time of arrival October 2022, and then we're speculating as to what we think these are and what action figures we're getting. We don't actually know, so this is just pure speculation, a bit of fun, and we're hoping you guys will let us know in the comments your predictions and join in with us. So this is the October release. We're
Yeah,
thinking
just a disclaimer though, mate. That these are real SKU numbers. Like this is real information that I get
yes.
from my supplier. So it's not like we just made it out of the
No,
blue.
no, we haven't made it up. This is what TC gets as a retailer, so he can see what he wants to order and stuff like that. And this is what we've been given, or what TC's been given. And basically, we were thinking this is Spider-Man Legends, yes,
Yes.
definitely. But we don't know if it's movie Legends or if it's Spider-Verse Legends. And I'm thinking Spider-Verse Legends seem a bit far away.
Yeah, it's a June 2023 movie.
It's a June 2023 movie, so this is definitely going to be based around. I feel, and I think you do as well. Movie-based characters instead.
Yeah, it's a bit funny though because they just announced the 3-pack of the features. So I'm not sure how it's gonna work out with this particular wave. Will the Peters come here and now with unmasked heads? That would be great though.
Imagine that. Imagine that. So we think Amp 5 is potentially Electro, but
Yes.
then I did say to you possibly Pure Power could be Electro as well. But Amp is in Ampage. It would make sense. We're thinking Graceful is possibly a female character, and I said to you Gwen, and you were like, "Well, why would they chuck another Gwen in?" But it's Hasbro because that's what Hasbro like to do. Um,
uh, Swift
Chris,
is Swift has two in a box of eight, so it most likely be Tom Holland.
completely
One
agree.
of his costumes. I'm not sure which one.
I completely agree. I think it's Tom Holland. Have no idea on Might. Have no
Could
idea
it
what.
could it be Tobey Maguire? Since I think he's the strongest Spider-Man in there, isn't he?
Oh yes, good
He stopped the
guess.
train.
Yes, he did. Yes, good guess.
That brings Graceful to actually Andrew Garfield because he's the most slim of the Spider-Man. Like
And
he's the
this is
slimmest.
what, and this is interesting because this is what people were saying about the triple pack. And I said to you, I think they're going to release them individually down the line.
Yeah,
So this
it
is,
feels like
it,
this is it. But I hope they have unmasked heads this time around.
oh, they have to have unmasked heads. Look, even if they're windowless and they've got unmasked heads, even I would maybe consider. Maybe. I don't know. I am really annoyed about this windowless packaging, but
Do you want a bet?
I'm not going to no, but I'm not going to carry on going on about the windowless because it is what it is. It's there. It's going to be a thing
Mhm.
now, and I'm just going to pick and choose what I buy. So if we're thinking that, we're thinking we've got Swift and we've got Graceful, we've got Might, Pure Power. What would Pure Power be?
The only one left is Sandman and Lizard. It can be Lizard though, because he's like strong as well. The problem with
Yeah,
Sandman is he's too big, so I don't
Sam
know how he can fit
Sandman would
him.
be a builder figure. I'm with Prestige. We think we're going to get a Goblin. I think Hasbro are bound to do a Goblin at some point. They have to. The price of the Toy Biz one is crazy.
And the classic, the last one. I think
Who?
that's the blue suit Spider-Man that you saw at the end of the movie, the new suit,
Oh,
because it's the classic colors of Spider-Man.
yes. So we that's our predictions. That's our
It feels
guesses.
it feels spot on though,
Feels good. Hopefully we
doesn't
can
it?
come. Hopefully we can do when they are released. We can do another podcast and we can say, "Hey, we got it all wrong," or maybe we got it all right. Maybe we got it all right. But So yeah, that's what we're thinking. We're thinking possibly some definite movie characters there. That is actually, I did take a quick photo of my goblin there. I'd love
Yeah, I
to
think
see. They're
he's a
definitely going to
prestige
do.
guy.
They've got to do a goblin. They've got to. I mean, he's expensive. They have been good lately I mean, the Beast is an example of where they know he's been difficult to get hold of, and they've re-released him for people. They maybe didn't do enough because it's sold out in an hour and a half. I mean, that's over here. That's crazy. But they're trying to give new collectors or collectors that missed figures. They know this
Mhm.
is an expensive figure to buy, and I think it always will be because, like I said to you before, people want what they had from their childhood. They don't always. Some people don't collect legends at all. They just collect the retro stuff, and so it won't necessarily affect the price of this one, but it will make it accessible for legend collectors that want to get this in their collection. I think it's a definite. I'd be shocked if he's not in there.
Yeah, I think
I,
Sadman would be like an exclusive somewhere. He's just too big to
he's
cram
just Yeah,
into
he's
this
just too
wave.
big. I agree, definitely. Okay, so we think the builder figure has
Who
got to
else
be.
can it be?
It's got to be Doc Ock, hasn't it? It's got to be
Hopefully
Doc
with
Ock.
articulated arms this time, please. Not the like plastic fixed arms. I mean, it's
I
made out of plastic, but I
I
wish it's articulated.
I tell you what I think they might do with Doc Ock. Tell me if you think I'm miles off. We're getting the Scorpion figure with the tail, and it's kind of got wire going through it for the
Mhm.
articulation. Do you think they'll do the same with Doc Ock's tentacles?
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
I think they will. I think they will, um, because they're trying to advance things. Talking just quickly, so you guys know. Talking of advancements, when I was watching that San Diego Comic Con the other day, and I was looking at the 20-year anniversary of the Toad next to the original Toad, I have to say I did purchase the Toad, but not the new 20th anniversary Toad. No, I purchased the Toy Biz Toad because
Congratulations.
yeah, and you know what, and I know the new one's got better articulation, but as far as that's where it stops for me. The original Toad, the original OG Toad by Toy Biz is far superior in both sculpture, in looks, in paintwork, and he comes with that little diorama of like a swampy part and not just a cardboard background. And I think that is crazy. After 20 years, they couldn't advance on that figure. Personally, that's just my opinion. I mean, I'm not knocking anyone that's bought the new Toad. You know, that's what you like. But when I saw them side by side, it was just evident the original Toad by Toy Biz. And yeah, you can say, hey, you're biased because you are always doing Toy Biz reviews and you love Toy Biz. And you're right, I do. But I just that's how I see it. Okay, let's have a look at the next lot. CML Legends 2. What we thinking, TC?
Well, yeah, we bang our head on the wall on this one.
Took us a while.
It would be Captain Marvel 2,
Yes,
which is the
Captain
Marvels.
Marvel. And the reason why I think this is Captain Marvel, we were talking about it before, is they like to get their figures out about 2 months beforehand, before the movie or whatever drops. And we were looking at dates, and that would coincide because um, the Marvels is coming out, I believe, February.
That's right. So we will expect Captain Marvel herself, then Miss Marvel,
Ms. Marvel,
then we have Photon, and you
Photon,
can see that there's a figure there with two units.
two
So it's
units in the
either
pack.
it's either Captain Marvel Classic or a new Captain Marvel costume that will be revealed in the movie. So you would expect like probably two Captain Marvel versions of Carol Danvers.
I don't even know who
That's
the
my
villain
guess.
is. I don't even know who the villain is in this.
Yeah, there would be a villain probably. Maybe Kat Demmings will have her own Darcy action figure now.
And has everything been revealed for the Marvels as to who is in the Marvels? If you know what I'm saying. So we know we've got Ms. Marvel. We know we've got Photon. We know we've got Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel. So but we don't. Is that all of them, or is there more characters to be revealed beforehand?
I don't know, but like what we were talking about a while ago, usually for movie figures they add like two other odd figures like from the comics or
Yeah,
somewhere
because
else.
we were saying that Doctor Strange, we had Sleepwalker and Sprayer, and I actually went out and bought comics based thinking they were going to be in the which is why be careful with FOMO, fear of missing out. I went and bought some comics. They weren't really expensive. It's all good, and I'm happy I've got the comics. But I was thinking to myself that could be a great speculation, and they may go up in price, you know. And so I want to get them before it goes crazy. And it turns out, no, they weren't even in the film, and so nothing happened.
So
So,
either we get two comic book based figures, or Howard the Duck and Ant Man goes here and the Loki goes
mm,
here. We never know. We never know until yeah.
so that's where we're at with them. Let's
Yep.
move on. Oh, there's Razorback now, guys. So the other day we were calling him Boarhead, Boar, and it's actually Razorback. Thank you, TC, for this. So a really
I blame
obscure
Google.
character, this, and this is why I think they've kept the best for their own sort of show. A bit like the X-Men stuff that we saw at San Diego Comic Con. It was just it was tidbits. I mean, it was that massive announcement that Larry Houston is going to be
Mhm.
producing the titles and stuff, which is fantastic. That's really good news. But it was just tidbits, and I think they're saving their stuff for Disney, and I think this stuff is being saved for the Hasbro, basically their own show, and that's what they do. You know, their own. What is it called? Is it Hasbro Pulse?
FalseCon.
Postcon, yeah. And I think that's why we got Razorback, which is an obscure character, and of course, Human Fly, who
Yeah. They
I,
can be in that wave or somewhere else.
yeah, I think they could be in that wave.
But they're Spider-Man like weird rogues gallery like so
They're Spider Man, and and also so is Agony, and
yep.
so is Riot. They're all Spider Man related.
Or Venom. Spider-Man Venom. So yeah.
Yeah, sort of in between, aren't they? Yeah, I guess because now you've got Venom in the Sony movies as well as his own thing.
Yeah,
Um,
the thing with Riot is it's gonna be big like this guy
it's
here,
the
the original
it's
mold. It's
That's
gonna
the
be
same
big.
mode, yeah. That is
Yeah.
definitely the same mode, different head. Yeah.
Yep. So it's gonna be a build a figure somewhere. Who
Or
knows where?
did you not say earlier? What if they've completely duped us, and that is that Riot and Agony is a 2-pack?
Yes, that's one thing as well.
That's
An
possible.
exclusive.
And
Since
I'm
they can move towards that, mate. I mean, like what they said, they're just trying to help some group of people complete the what do you call this? What do they call their group?
the
The Life Foundation.
Life Foundation, and the thing is, we said the gap between the Life Foundation is far too big. We're talking. I think you said you could pick one up, the 2018 one, for a
Yes,
reasonable
2018.
price, but anything other than the other one, it's like really expensive to try and obtain now. So unless you've already got them, there's no point trying to chase all these down. Which is why I still believe, I still believe we will get a 5-pack somewhere down the line, like a definitive Life Force pack. I may be completely wrong, but from a business point of view, you're just releasing the same figures again, but in a pack, and I think that's what they'll do. And hopefully, it's one of those nice packs, not windowless, but one of those nice ones where you open the front, and you can see the
Oh
figures
yeah,
inside.
yeah.
Something
Like the one with the
fancy.
the one with the
Yeah, something fancy.
cover.
If anyone from Hasbro should be watching my small and humble show with TC here, I hope you're listening to what we're saying. Um, Next, estimated for November 2022, Avengers.
Yeah, now you can see that Hasbro's really secretive in terms of the name now. It's just like is that -1? That's how they call it now.
What
-2.
are your thoughts on this?
We were thinking that it originally we were thinking this was the Marvels, but
Yes.
now we figure out the other one was the Captain Marvel wave. So this can be any Disney Plus show that's coming up.
So Disney Plus shows. I'm trying to think what we've got coming up in the Disney Plus shows. It's not She-Hulk. We're way past She-Hulk come now.
Though they can still like dial back to the what if, like what if characters that they have,
Could be because
or the various.
there's definitely gonna be another what if that's been
There's season
confirmed.
2. Yeah.
That wasn't added in on the I was watching on someone on YouTube. I can't think, sorry, who it was, but they were showing you that what if hasn't been added in to that timeline because it's their own thing. So that
But
is
still a lot of characters in that what if first season that's not made into action figure, like the zombie Wanda, and who else? Who else was there? I didn't actually
there
watch
was
it that
so
well.
many. Did you watch them all?
I
Yeah,
remember.
I really enjoyed them, but there's so many characters. We
Yeah,
had
it's a loaded one.
you
Like
had
the
oh
post-apocalyptic Black Widow looks nice. That's gonna be an
Black
easy
Widow,
one for them.
Hawkeye. Hawkeye was there in that episode with Black Widow, wasn't he?
Yeah. Or
So
they'll
there's
dial in back to the Disney Plus, like the prior shows like Hawkeye and She-Hulk. Like because for She-Hulk we'll have only She-Hulk, but not the other characters in that particular show.
yeah. So this is yeah, this could be that's what it is. It could
Yeah,
be to
like a
do with a
filler wave
show.
or something.
Yeah, I think so. So
Or you
could
can see
these
Kang
could
to
Kang yeah,
encourage you to buy it.
Could Kang be in there? So yeah, I'm thinking this could be centered around these shows, definitely.
Probably they
Um
put Kang there just to make sure that the wave sells.
the sorry, you know his name, I forgot. The Loki in the
Jonathan
background there.
Majors.
Jonathan
Oh,
Majors could
Jonathan
be
Majors
part of
is
this
Kang.
wave.
And Loki is I forgot as well. Richard E. Grant, Sir Richard E. Grant.
Yes. Jonathan Majors, Richard E. Grant. So could they be in this wave that we think that's due out in November?
That makes sense. Yeah,
It makes
that
sense
makes
to
sense.
me, which means Howard would be in there, surely. I
Yeah.
mean, it's I think that's three that we know, but I don't think we've seen them all, have we? At the end of the day, there's stuff they're holding back. There's stuff they've not revealed yet.
So we can say that it's Kang, Howard the Duck,
Yes,
Loki, probably Zombie Wanda or
it's
post-apocalyptic
just to
Black
let you guys
Widow
know, it's a Howard the Duck figurine with a with a
with
head.
that Scott Lang head.
Scott Lang head. That's what you're getting there. It definitely hasn't got a lot of articulation. Actually, I do have a picture of it. I think all
Yeah.
of them are in this bunch of action figures. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, in this particular wave, yes. So it's like a completion of the prior series. I mean, whatever is lacking in the first few Disney Plus waves, they're gonna fill it up on this particular wave.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, this next lot got me excited because Marvel superheroes. Yes, because these aren't going to be windowless. These are going to be in
Retro
retro
carded.
packaging. So I will buy them all. It's as simple as that. I will try and get the whole wave, of course. And we've got some interesting names, TC, next to these. Bang 1, Pow 2, 3, Slash 4, Wonk 5, and Crash 6.
What's a wonk? Is that Daredevil like wonk?
Well,
Is that the
I'm in
sound
a.
of Daredevil?
Let me see. I was trying to think. They all had sort of on the original ones. They used to have like speech bubbles, or
Oh,
yeah, and it would be
that's
like a.
that's a
So
nice Easter egg.
yes, I'm just looking over, but mine are all on the shelf over here, all stacked, and I've got the newer, the I think season 3 to the front, but I'm pretty sure because I'm looking at the Punisher now, and it's like cat firing weapons, and they had all those sort of gimmicks,
Hmm.
which is really cool. I'm thinking Sentry's in on this one, the Sentry that they showed us,
Yeah.
because he comes with two heads, and I can see him just being like this Loki in a pack just like this with Sentry on, with the head like we see here with the Loki, the head next to it. We've seen Tigra was the same. I can see that, so I think he's definitely in there. But as for the rest, it's anyone's guess. Slash, you said Wolverine. I think it could
Anything with
possibly.
claws. Probably this version,
I think you're
like with
correct.
this guy.
I think
But
I think as a probably the best guess anyone could have. I think it will be the Wolverine. Um, and I think it will be the brown and yellow costume. Um, at the time, back in the early 90s, 1991, when these were released, they also released some
mhm.
talking Toy Biz action figures, and it was the brown and yellow Wolverine released on the talking package. The package was quite big and had a little box that connected to the back, and you had three sort of sounds. That was the brown and yellow Wolverine on there. So when you said to me brown and yellow, and I stopped and thought about it, I thought, do you know what? I think you're onto something.
Yeah, but the thing here, if you could look at the code name, it feels like it's a repeat of the characters that we already had in retro carded. Like Bang would be like the Punisher, which we had in the series one. But I'm guessing that similar to the Spider-Man, there might be a cell shaded version that will come here.
I gotta say, I would not be unhappy if they brought out a Punisher on this wave of card. I'd be happy with that if they brought out a Punisher. See, I'm getting excited now. And it's not December yet; it's ages. But I would not be disappointed to see another Punisher. Um,
And
also,
Pao could be Captain America again, but cell shaded this time, like the animated series.
Crash. I was thinking the Hulk. I actually did. Um, there's Sentry. See, I can see that happening on this card, and I actually did add the original Hulk.
Oh, there you go, crushing
See, they
arm
do,
action.
yeah. So that's what I was saying to you. They did these little bits on, and every
Oh.
card had, because it was the gimmick. This
No, it would
particular
be
one,
nice if it's that size as well, like a smaller Hulk, like
no, well,
like the
if
TV
they
show.
no, if they did a Hulk, it's going to be oh no, because I think they're going to be. These have all up to now been comic book based
Hmm.
style, haven't they? Which, to be honest, I prefer. I personally prefer the comic book stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
what about you?
yeah. I'm a comic book collector, so I go for
Other
comics as
than
well.
I did really love, and I'm so glad I've got my Olsen Scarlet Witch eventually. I had to get her on the
Mm.
second market, but I other than that, because I love her, but I think I do prefer in general, and I think a lot of people do. Let us know in the comments. Do you prefer the movie-based characters, or do you prefer the comic book? But I do prefer the comic book-based characters, and I'm super excited about this wave more than any of the other waves. Although, if we're getting Spider-Man, like we said, with heads, a lot of people that have pre-ordered that triple pack, if that happened, they'd be really upset with that. Surely,
Yeah,
can you
that's true.
imagine? You've paid £99 for a windowless triple pack, and then they bring out a complete line of Spider-Man figures to build a Doc Ock, and we get extra heads. I mean, guys, just to be absolutely clear on this, this is complete speculation. We have to say that, TC, because we don't
Yeah,
want people cancelling their
we're
pre-orders
we're
because
not
of
from
something we
Hasbro.
said.
We're not
Yeah,
representatives of Hasbro, just to be clear.
we don't represent Hasbro. We're just collectors like yourselves. We're just fans, and we're just speculating. This was just a podcast we thought we'd make for a bit of fun, just to sort of see where we, because we know nothing. We know as much as you guys, really. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this wave. I really am looking forward to this wave. This is, I mean, I love all of these. Any of these I pick up. I pick up the X-Men ones, the Spider-Man ones. I just got my Venom, and he was so
Oh, you
shaded.
got it.
Yes, and he came in a nice sort of outer box with Venom's face done on it, and then when you take it out, you've got Venom inside on the retro card. I know you recently picked up a Deadpool. Did you got that Deadpool?
Oh yeah, but it's not here. I should have bring it.
That's okay, but I know you got it,
But
and I
it's
was
really
like,
nice. It's nice. I
yeah,
I posted it in Instagram. Like I love the
I'm gonna
how the
have to
retro
get it.
carded look like.
I saw yours. I was like, I should get that. I'm gonna have to get it to go alongside, so I can do a Deadpool like I do on my Instagram sometimes. Because that's why another reason why I love these is if they did it in Toy Biz before. I love being able to post them side by side because it's the real retro versus the new retro style, and it's just really cool.
Yeah, it's
So
like the
yeah,
inspiration behind it.
yeah, because without let's be honest, without the Toy Biz ones, we wouldn't be getting a lot of these retro styled ones, and we wouldn't have that attachment that we feel towards them, and we wouldn't be drawn to. Because I am like a moth to a flame when they bring these out. I have to go try and get them all, and sadly, I've missed a few because some have been pretty difficult to get hold of, or I was just doing other things and collecting other
Mhm.
things at a time. So there you are,
I think
guys. There. Oh, go
I
on.
think when
Sorry,
you
TC.
take a look at your collection, you might be able to figure out who these other figures are.
Yeah, I really should have spent a bit more time looking because I've nearly got all of the Marvel superhero waves, all of them. I'm missing two without my book, but I'm missing like two figures. I literally have to keep a book now because I don't want to end up getting doubles. I have to mark them off what I've got. I know I've got one Fantastic Four figure to pick up. That is it. I've done the Fantastic Four, all the waves. I've done all of the X-Men waves up until I think where I hit the Light Up Classics. I'm missing one figure from there. After that, I continually have them all. So I have them up until 1996, every single figure, not necessarily every variant. And then I have several lines after that, and then there's a few more that I need to pick up. Spider-Man is the most difficult. Spider-Man is definitely the most difficult to pick up, and that's not because I can't get them, but because they're expensive. Like,
That's why for our new viewers, you should check out Inbox Collector's channel. He has the complete set. I mean, almost complete set of all these vintage figures.
yeah,
Just
and
go back to his old videos.
I think it's good because there's a lot of people my age and slightly older, and they will have those memories of those action figures, and it's nice to be able to. And I promise you, my reviews are getting better. I'm not so shaky anymore. I mean, remember my first one, I was dead nervous. Now look at us, we're podcasting, and hopefully in the future we'll be doing some nice live podcasts. TC, as always, thank you for coming on and doing this
Thank you
for
for
me.
having me.
I really appreciate this. Has been a lot of fun. I'm super excited. Guys, let us know in the comments. What do you think? What do you think is coming? Do you think we've got any of these right? Do you think we're miles off? Let us know in the comments. Thank you all for your watching and for subscribing and everything else. And until next time, good luck searching for that toy goat.